Nice try! Nice try! Solo!
素晴らしい結果ですね。ハルジさん。この調子で一緒に頑張りましょう。
With these cool glasses I was able to kill that rat in your computer.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Risky Sweeps, Controllers and Coffee, the only show where we combine controllers and coffee, and they let Risky have some airtime to talk about both. Today we have an absolute classic for those of you in the know with this custom Hori Wrap 4Kai, a beaut from the PS4 era. With a VLX layout, the stick was modded with a Neo Geo MVS design reminiscent of the old big red cabinet, a Korean-style bat lever, and flat Seimitsu buttons that give it a satisfying thunk to the human ears. It even has the cable storage door, a rarity among this model. But don't be too amazed, it's broken. We won't tell anyone though. It is unfortunate because we are always looking out for places to store an emergency amount of Okizeme coffee when we need a pick-me-up, like with their Heavy Attack Dark Roast. Sourced from Guatemalan coffee beans, it has a lovely dark chocolate sweetness to it alongside a hint of nut and citrus undertones. And with Kanme Studios being a partner of Okizeme Coffee Company, you can save 15% off your entire order with the code KANME. With this wake-up option at your side, you'll feel like you can get out of any possible scenario, no matter how dire. That's all for this episode of Controllers and Coffee. Tune in next time for more controllers and hopefully more coffee.
I am now going to assault your mind with subliminal messages. Sorry you had to see that.
The whip coming in hot! Letting him just save from the ultimate butterfly. He's definitely saving Granblue right now in this instant.
Yep, the butterfly though will have a say here. Oh, whip on the anti-air and Vivi.
Absolutely untouchable right now.
He's unstoppable, gets the anti-air.
He's still alive, he's still alive. Very hard match to go, but runs into the far heavy, and Monarch is your outplay 2026 champion!
Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Kanme Klash 26, the first one back from Combo Breaker. I hope everyone's had a good time, but you know, we're back into online. You know, Curry, you were at Combo Breaker, how's it going?
Yes, I was. Thanks for bringing us in there, Spoot. I wish you could have been at Combo Breaker. I wish everyone could have been at Combo Breaker because that was genuinely the most fun I've had at a major in a very, very, very long time. The vibes were immaculate, but we are back offline. Or back online, as it were, here at Kanme Esports for number 26. That's half a year. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of brackets. You know, a lot of good times too.
Yeah.
And
we got some cool stuff. We got something really, really cool for all of you. We are proud to announce for... Oh, sorry, I'm getting my orders screwed up because I can't read. We still got bounties for you. Still got bounties. You already know what these are. If you achieve any of these mid-match, congrats. You get free merch and swag from the Kanme shop. Stickers, keychains, posters of varying difficulty. Some of them are pretty easy. Some are a wee bit harder. But if you're having any trouble seeing your way forward with these bounties, you can always head over to Zenni. I believe that Zenni, that's the, yeah. Zenni's pretty cool. There we are. Ha! Zenni is proud to be an official partner, or Kanme is proud to be an official partner of Zenni Optical. You can use code Kanme for 10% off. I use those glasses myself. I'm a big fan of them. And obviously you have all the Kanme members swagged out in them as well. In addition, head on over to the Kanme shop itself and use code Kanme10 check out for 10% off. You do have to think that whoever does this wonderful, wonderful art has to make a huge room at some point because of Tekken. This is going to be really funny.
What can we possibly get for that sticker? I am excited to see.
Just as excited as I am to get myself a nice cup of coffee. We are a proud partner of Okazemi Coffee here at Kanme Esports. You can improve your wake-up options using code Kanme for 15% off at checkout. I think we have a bag of medium attack down in the pantry, but they also have a light roast and a dark roast option if that floats your fancy. Up next, we are proud to announce that Kanme will be supporting the Granblue Fantasy versus World Tour with a new initiative on June 3rd, June 24th, and August 26th. If you get first place in any of these brackets that are all first to 3, you will get $200 plus free registration for that bracket. So on June 3rd, if you win, you get $200 at free registration to Chain Shift. June 24th is going to be for Beach Episode, and August 26th will be for SQXL. That is an insane deal, and it's very generous of Kanme to be helping support our community like this. That's a lot of money. That's 600 minimum plus registration to get people out there, so hopefully that gets the gears going, as it were.
Like for those
crazy.
Yeah. So of course, put those dates on your calendar, show up to Kanme, go compete for that qualifying space. It is so great that Kanme is offering this, and I want everyone to be showing up for this in support of Kanme.
Mark wants to try and play for the win for it, even if I'm not. That's things that, like, I want to go to some of those events, but I don't really got the time to do that. But I know I'm going to SQXL, so might have to compete that day. Hopefully I didn't sign up for commentary that day.
Yeah, this wasn't after the calendar, but of course, let's get into this right here, right now. We got Semi-Stable against V-Solid.
I just played against Semi last night in an extended set on my stream.
And how was
very,
it?
very, very, very fun, well player. I'm not as familiar with V-Solid though, but it seems to be off to a really solid start here, as per the name. Stomps up, jumps in, ooh!
Just in time. There's the bait. Here we go. We got a money to make.
Okay, uh-oh!
You got bait on your side now, and uh-oh, uncheck!
I'm an old man, I would have fallen for that.
Yeah, me too. I'm so committed to the block at that point. You really don't expect it, and it's the first game of the day. You know what, let's just throw everything out there. I came here to play.
And already off to an aggressive start here.
Looks like it's not going to work this time. Good for the corner. Let's see how.
Opting to play a slower game right now, no confirm.
Yeah, it may be a little bit harder for Jewel to get in against, someone like Power Wave, pulling ground projectile. It's pretty easy to telegraph jumps as well, but yeah. Ooh,
catches a clip. Oh no! We want the DP!
That awkward angle right there, and I'm going for another reset.
I don't know about that, because next hit we're dead.
Yeah, right, but you don't need to hold that. Messy Yogi.
Everyone forgets about the slide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a reversal now. Yikes.
Yikes! I have to block that.
Okay, who's that? Nah, I'm mashing.
I gotta make like a dragon to get out of here. Good
like
DP.
a huh?
And another good challenge here from V-Solid.
Yeah, we're getting some good hits here, but it's like, you know, it's just these snowball options that Yule has, you know. Bigger confirms out of, like, those jump back options. I'm gonna have to spend 2 to get out.
Zenni on very low health with nothing in the tank. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, you know, if no one's gonna react to it, why not? I see it too. First we saw it now up a round. Burn, get those stocks in. Yeah,
patience there.
Yeah, you do not want to ever be within that poke range when he's got all those stocks. And you are just exploding on a single medium.
Oh, no, not like this.
Yeah,
No.
oh my goodness, why'd you guess high there? It's like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, fool me thrice, I'm dead.
What? Fool me seeing a throw button. It's tragic here, but Semi.
Yeah.
Not going to be cool here on set point.
Going for semi, what's it gonna be here?
Round starts at good sound. Italian sleepy here.
And
Let the
Yeah.
light come out and grab it.
exactly, it's just one of those times where it's like, you know, you're so accustomed to just like dodging through charging moves, mainly for like possibly any character, but ooh, solid medium right there. Oh!
Patient.
Get us all that, but
What a jump!
yeah. Yeah, some good damage, but you are left with only one stock. Now you're out. What's it gonna be?
We don't have quite enough to kill here, so one more reset overhead.
It's high. Ooh, nah, not this
You're
time
both
actually. Whoa!
And highway robbery for semi-stable.
Yep, right there again. Funny buff that makes that move now a reversal. Ooh.
Use it.
But yeah, I mean, with Yule players, you still gotta telegraph that. That was perfectly timed with the flame carpet in order to just fully dodge it, and then just, you know, through the fire and the flames, use that as like a sort of, you know, smoke screen to just get in here. Like, watch this. Ooh, you can't really see that. That is a surprisingly big brain play for a Yule player.
Yeah, because the actual active hitbox of that fireball goes away rather quickly. So if you flip through it, you can dodge it.
And like,
So
there-
yeah,
I
good
would,
awareness
like-
from Semi.
yeah, and there was probably like a little bit of confusion, you know, going low through the fire, because like that effect is still up. I like that a lot. First, we're going into our next round. This is Solgaleo Icebound. These, ooh, the Siegfried
Oh, boy.
mirror. Oh,
What
Whoa.
happened, Turbio? What are we doing here, dog?
Herbio knows
we're letting
exactly
the-
what's up.
They're mean. They're being mean to Solgaleo and Icebound.
Yeah,
It's
it does
fine.
too.
No, we're having a blast here. We're having a good time. This is gonna be
I
fun.
have nightmares about Siegfried.
Damn, that sounds like a personal problem. Figure that out.
My
But no.
bad.
Solgaleo and Icebound, I think we've actually seen these two fight a bit. Like against
As
each
you-
other.
As you do the Siegfried team killing. That's one of the big things. One of the biggest things about Siegfried is just like, you know, being able to maintain pressure mid-screen so well. Well, see that really here, like 2M whiffing into 2M. Didn't know.
I think we saw this character get second place at Combo Break this last weekend from Tavo. And I don't think these two play as slow a game as Kava did. We're seeing a lot more active fireball use, a lot more trying to, scrounge for an opening.
Yeah.
Versus being content to just like kind of block 6XL 2M.
Yeah, you see right there. We're seeing a lot of matches on the side. We're seeing it's multiple walks into a 6XL 2M and just the heavy now. Yeah, not a lot of patient gameplay going on.
I think that's just due to the fact that like they both choose to slow down. That this is there's not much either can do against each other to like open each other up. So instead, we're really just kind of trying to up the aggression, up the offensive.
Yeah. I say you need to fish for that turn back so quickly.
Yeah, that's a good term. It's like I feel like we're just trying to fish for the other opponent to make a mistake.
Yeah, you see, oh, we are not holding block anywhere, are we actually? Second hit coming in clutch, get that install out. Hopefully this gets a little bit of the hell back. And oh, we're going two. Oh!
Why? Install there actually killed us. Listen, I appreciate doing install for content, but I appreciate winning the video game.
That is true, and that is unfortunate.
It is what it is. Do what it do. We got game 3 here, round 3.
Some of the jump to escape the corner. Getting 2 stocks in already for Icebound side. Ooh, big damage.
Are we trying to do a 14K here? 14K Siegfried? No.
Ah. Get that damage you get by that. Uh-oh, jump bait.
Uh-oh. I think you're dead.
Yeah, I do. You generally do just explode here.
No,
oh, no.
The TFD jump throw, okay.
Yeah, simple RPS right there, and you lost. Icebound up 1 round. Right here. Uh-oh, you're trying to walk forward, aren't we?
I feel like we're going to see Sogaleo like crank the aggression up even more. We don't want to repeat it last time, but Icebound really on point with these DPs. Sogaleo,
yeah, as you were saying,
time.
I think we just seen a DP at every single point, and also mashing at the range that you generally do not want to when you're in knockdown against Siegfried. And
good bait out here.
Yeah, break the strike, get Icebound to the corner, why don't you? They just need 1 more mash to do it.
Trying to shimmy.
Oh, Icebound being pretty patient right here, surprisingly. Time ran out. You got hit by throw. On to the next round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Duck. Tries to parry, but no.
Hold that. I say DP was available, but I guess we're being patient now. Oh, not really working. Yeah, gonna have to stay patient. Not really much time to like run in, throw out a button. That can be easily called out at any point.
The run up throw or run up jump to made out the throw.
Yep, we've seen that happen too. But uh-oh. Why are we not blocking low? It's painful, but you know what? As SSBA on the other side, you're still living. 2 brave points still left, but uh-oh, you got thrown. Yeah, seeing as you were saying, like, Sogaleo being more aggressive, it feels like Icebound is, like, kind of toned down just a bit right there, just to block, like, a lot, which, ends up in demise.
Here, waiting for a DP from Sogaleo. I feel it coming.
Oh, that heavy came out first. Good job. Good pokes in the corner. Good DP.
DC.
Yeah, it feels like we're starting to just, you know, read the takes of a few. Like, you know, not a lot of room for mistakes for either road side, but, you know, one hit scenario, and Sokoleo lost that. And it's just that amount of, like, you know, who wants to rush to get their turn back, and that's usually who just ends up losing at the end.
It is set point right now, though. Gotta be careful, Sokoleo gonna be fighting back. The jump out is so good.
That is, and all the way to the corner once you came. Oh, able to get back into the block just in time. Perfectly timed.
Yeah. Oh, God. Icebound guessing there on the whip crouch light. Are we? No, we're gonna be close to death though.
Hey, this is the perfect distance. So Leo right there, catch him walking. I feel like there's like two ways to just open these players up. It's just like be in their face, go for the low, apparently, because like, you know, someone's always going to try mashing out of light. And of course, just stay at the perfect Siegfried distance, with like mid to like almost long range. Like the moment they're walking, they're just going to run into something.
Ah, speaking of running in.
Yeah.
It's not going to be enough. It's going to be one more hit for sure.
Yeah, but still, this is a extremely good lead for Sokoleo. Trying to close out with another throw, not going to work. Yeah. More heavy right there, trying to, you know, again, shimmy way in, but yeah, that's just what happens with Siegfried. A slower character, so like you do have to time your movements a little bit more precisely. And like, again, Siegfried himself, yeah, that's going to be a little bit tougher because you'll just end up stuck in momentum, walking into a medium or heavy.
It's real close though. Good stuff there. Sokoleo taking a 2-1. Let's see who she's fighting next. It's gonna be the one and only Greg.
Greg.
We love Greg.
Hi, Greg. Greg's in the chat, everyone.
Alrighty, that is gonna be the end of our round 1 here. It looks like we're gonna be moving on into our round 2. I believe it'll be Rock Under the Sun up against Oh, Jesus Christ! Pardon my my language, but that is an Able Mirror.
Oh.
We have the 2 Avatar Belials in bracket.
And now they have to go against each other. How could you do this to us, wonderful T.O. Curbio?
Curbio, what are we doing, dog?
Two mirrors in a row. Come on. Yeah, as we're gearing up, I believe we're going to see an extremely lunatic match against 2 absolute freaks. And of course, reminder for everyone who is watching the stream right now, go into the matcherino, claim some codes, you know.
Yes, we haven't mentioned that yet.
We're only sitting at 75 cents at the moment. Come on, guys, we can do better than this. The night's still young. Of course, moving on in.
This sucks. Who's Rock Under the Sun? This is a really good Able player. Big net play enjoyer. Meanwhile, Amber, formerly known as Goro Akechi. Like Amber on the left, Rock on the right.
Yeah, I mean, they are pretty well color-coded. See, what this matchup really... Yep, you were going?
I was gonna say, like, this is a matchup where, like, both these characters, like, this specific mirror kind of counters itself.
Yeah.
It just depends on what tools we get out, when we get them out, and how brazen you're willing to be. He's getting explosive damage output, low health.
Yeah, it's just waiting for that perfect hit. You know, you're going to see a lot of projectile use at the moment, and uh-oh, you got red. And of course, like, Abel is like a character that pretty much does feel like a lot of built-on momentum. You're going to see a lot of projectile use at the start, but like, nah, right here, we're rushing in, aren't we? Good trade, you know, thankfully escaping that heavy. Yikes. And the thing with Abel, you know, high damage against a very low health character, you do just explode. But of course, same can be said for the other side, you know, you use too many of your specials, you will explode yourself.
Good punish here from Amber.
And look at that, already down to half health. Oh my goodness, this character is so volatile. Now we're sitting on SSBA. Good block, just in time. But uh-oh, 6XL fish in the way in. That's gonna go to Rock.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
One of my favorite things about Abel is that, you know, it's still a Belial. You are going to have access to some pretty good normals at the end of the day.
Oh, you might be dead.
Yeah, you are
gone.
dead. Yeah, usually this cash out, you know, just results in, you know, half health, you know, 40, half. Nah, Abel's just dead. Like, as many good would say, don't get hit.
Acting like we're Cyclops here. Good meaty. Oh, you don't have either, so I don't think this is a big kill. We got one more mix here.
Yep, and
Amber's an old woman. Has to break out there. Now we're on the final bit of life here.
yeah, just throw everything in the kitchen sink out right now. You cannot afford to get hit.
What was that?
Yeah, what? Whoops.
It looks like we got hit.
Yikes, sorry to hear that, Amber, but yeah, had to be a little bit risky there, as in, like, trying to run in as close as possible, get that Rekka series out, and, like, I think it was a little bit earlier. Rock would be dead, but, you know, flew a little bit too close to the sun. Sadly, Abel is a character that does have to do that a lot. Sorry to say, Amber, but you're going to the loser's bracket, but, you know, good on both sides. Showing why this character is good and extremely volatile at the same time.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but we do have to keep moving on forward. Up next, we're going to be getting Dragon of Montreal on the Sories, and then Ragger on the Grand. I know Ragger's name's been flying around a little bit here, but I haven't actually seen him much in bracket, so very, very excited.
And speaking of exciting, you know, we're already up to $3.25 in the matcherino. Everyone's keep claiming codes. We still got way more.
It takes no time at all. Log in using any of your social medias. Click the claim code button. I'm doing it right now.
Like, a lot of people
less than
use
the
their
intro to get that done.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just use their Supercell accounts, don't they? Ever since, like, you know, mentioned, like, hey, that's something you can actually do.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
He already dashed 6XL in.
Oh my god.
Catches the rope from Ragger. You are eating lots of damage here.
Oh my. I'm gonna say Grandma's doing everything to get away from this old man as much as possible. Ooh, good backdash. Not exactly exploded, but this is gonna hurt. It's timed a little bit there. Uh-oh, unk check. Reset, but uh-oh, we're mashing.
Battle 2.
That right there was just a culmination of a lot of miscues on defense, but hey, that's just round one. Everyone makes those mistakes. Move on to the next one. Perfect space right there. Thing right there, yeah, Grand Pressure is a little bit one trick way, because it's like, you know, you'll mainly know what he's trying to go for. Like, step back, yeah, he's gonna go for heavy at that point. First right there, Dragon of Montreal taking it pretty quickly for round one.
Battle 1. Engage.
Oh. Oh goodness. Oh my god. What are these reads we're doing here? How do you know? Oh my goodness.
Whips the throw, it's fine. Ragger pushing out.
Yeah.
Good patience here. Good throw as well. We're making a comeback.
Uh-oh, you got hit by the simple 2L. I don't think you recover in time for this. Yep.
No.
Read Ragger, hopefully some momentum build. I wonder, can we go for another unk check here? No way. Ah, that could have been a punish right there. Five consecutive backdashes. Woo! Oh my goodness,
What a
and catch
chase
the back.
down.
Oh my, what a way to flip the momentum, Ragger, going up around now. He, you know, up in the ante right here, being a lot more aggressive for Ragger. Bit too committal on that right there. Yeah, I'm seeing so much better movement for Ragger, being in tune to Dragon of Montreal's movements right here. Not the full confirm, but still good damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one more hit no matter what.
Ah!
Good spot dodge, no.
Nah, you shouldn't have done
I
that.
was
Should
going
have
to say,
blocked.
we can take
Oh.
this. This is fine. This hurts
Yeah.
like a frame, but like, we are in the lead here. Now we can just like throw out a fireball and catch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, there's that possibility that that same momentum shift we saw for Ragger can happen with Dragon, but able to just hang in there, create the distance, get fireball out, moving on to game 3. Hit him with the boot in New York on Millie Rock.
Get the focus grip this time? No. Not even the second hit. Roll through the key corner.
BC for BC. Oh my god.
Reset. Oh no. Next hit. We are brazen going for that 668.
And the 6XL not being able to confirm to medium. Yikes.
Throw. It's going to be one more. Good tech.
Able to attack.
Rush has to take this.
Yes, staying very patient, but uh-oh, you're at chip territory. And
Oh, no!
There. I was waiting for that. I was saying, like, what's it gonna take for an ultimate boot to come out here to get that confirmed? What's it gonna take? Okay, but like that is just
Okay, very good.
oh, we're mashing level 3 on the Macho. Oh, level 5. go. Good DP. Like, you know, Ragger can still come back from this. We've seen this before, but it's like, it is now 10 times harder with that level 5. Nah. Not gonna happen. Let's take it into set game point.
Battle 3. Engage.
Push in. Oh, no hit.
I was gonna say, Grant was just continually being pushed back towards that corner, just throwing out every single fist possible, and like, that might be a scare tactic right there. And, ooh, finally a reaction! I'm gonna have to show that they're young at some point. However,
Well back. Dragon is trying to force for any kind of plus frames and the tackle.
yeah, not ready for that one. Like a speeding bullet. You're in a situation where it's like you dodge or you die, and just, again, way too close, and you just had to die there. But yeah, it was a valiant effort put up by Ragger right there. But to be fair, I think Dragon had a pretty good download of Ragger, like from the get-go. Like at the end, yeah. Kind of just went at it there.
Yeah. We tried our best, but it was not enough. Ragger will be moving down to loser's side. Let's see here. To fight Haku, who took out Lich Daddy. So, just as an update as well, as we continue on into our winners quarterfinals, we are entering our Kanme Gauntlet here. Looks like up first is going to be Seika and new challenger. Seika beating Semi-Stable 2-0, and the new challenger taking it over Zoma 2-1. So we are not done with the Grand. And it's our first appearance of Zeta here tonight. I still think this matchup, I don't think Grand enjoys it that much. I think Rhapsody's kind of an annoyance.
I'm gonna say
kind of an annoyance.
Take another look.
I do know we have the Grand player here in chat, so I will most likely be incorrect or corrected once I find out what's going on with it. But I feel like this is not a fun time. I really don't.
Of course, right here, we are working with the Beatrix.
Oh, the Beatrix. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe
You were incorrect.
Maybe Grand does have a better time. Sake of pulling out the Beatrix. Maybe we're just we're feeling ourselves. Maybe we want to just take it easy. Oh no, look, it's Zeta. Zeta's on the screen.
How?
Never mind.
See, how could we
That's
do
my
both?
bad.
He's so dumb. And matching the 2M, that is extreme damage. Yeah, right here as we're feeling out, I do feel like, you know, Seiko's going to enjoy a lot. Working better on that mid-range, you know. For a new challenger, you want to get as close as possible. You're sitting right there, and uh-oh, DP. Right back. Raging Strike, get us close to the corner. After all, set him in for a one-touch scenario. Missing 2 breakpoints at the moment into the throw. Yeah, right there, a little bit too committal to staying patient right there. No DP, no BC. That is an easy way to open yourself up. Like, hey, grab me. Right at the tip of the DP. How do you let that fly? Whoop. Good weight, stalling out just in time to bait out the BC. You are in the corner now.
Good reversal. No confirm. There we go.
Yep, you are exploding right here.
Simple.
Yep, Seika already going up 1 game, and to me, Seika, pretty good read on the current flow of how New Challenger is approaching. You know, multiple times has just been able to wait on defense in order to open up, and also just knowing when, like, yeah, oh no, knowing
Sorry to interrupt.
knowing exactly when for something like Boot to come out and just punching Brand back to the corner. No, you are not traveling anywhere, buddy. Well, 2 fighting there. Uh-oh. Again, like I said, Seika pretty good read on this match, already at match point. Like punish, good corner presence. One more hit, you're going to get super kill right here. But nope, ooh, not blocking low.
Just runs it down mid. Good patience here from the challenger. Slowly pushes the corner. We're not at the plus range yet. Ooh, we wanted it more. Dash in, get the hit.
You have New Challenger now starting to put up a fight. Whoa, under you go, and uh-oh, that's counter hit? Yikes. Right, get that mash out, send him to mid-screen. That's level 2 at the moment. You do have invulnerability if you time it correctly. Not there. I was thinking, right at that perfect distance, you do just kind of want to boot there, because you do get your plus frames, and if they just run into it, that 3 counter hit, you could get a combo.
Out. Confirm. No! Goes for a quick reset.
Yeah, you should have just went for ultimate boot right there. Get the full confirm.
Challenger just down backing.
Yeah, and ooh, missed timing. The medium stall. Yikes. Of course, New Challenger now tying it up, moving on to game 3. Who's going to move on? Presence of Boot just not close enough. Brady Strike need to stall out. You know, get that damage in. Boot going back in, but can't combo too low. Yeah, at any point you match in the 2M, you are exploding. And, oh, too high!
Okay. We take it, we take it.
Yeah, we take it. It was all calculated.
Battle 2. Engage.
DP to receive DP and take note. That's right there.
Excellent.
Challenge here, but no, we drop it. Could have gotten something there.
Yeah, I wish you had that one back, but still even, still even.
Goes low. Oh, you're gone.
Oh yeah, you explode. Bam.
Down, we're all in. Challenger takes a 2-1 and moves on to winners semifinals. The fight set we're going to see in just a little bit longer. Tampa Reese and Rock Under the Sun, but you know what we haven't shielded in a little bit?
Haven't we?
The matcherino.
Wow.
Our favorite.
I love codes. In fact, people should claim those codes right now.
You got 30 left. You want to tell them how you claim these codes?
Yeah, exactly. You go to that nice little button right there, that blue button. You click claim codes. You log in with any sort of account. There are lots to choose from. Discord, Twitter, Google, Supercell, if you want. And of course, contributes to the pot. We're all these players taking times out of their days, compete. show your support for them. You know, it takes such little time to do this. In fact, you know, we got people claiming codes right now. Why haven't you? You know who I'm talking to.
Dave. But
Dave.
it is all good. As long as you get to it at some point before the end of the night, we will greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
Seems like up. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we still have a lot to go through, but as you were saying,
We are going to be seeing the one and only Greg taking a 2-0 over Solgaleo up against Nothing,
Anila
who took a 2-0 over
versus
Basu.
Siegfried.
Not like this.
oh,
We lost
no.
another one.
Believe in victory.
Of course, it is Greg time now.
Engage.
We lost
So-
another player to the Siegfried Nation.
Yes. Siegfried Nation really has been up these past few months, haven't they?
I mean, that last patch was really, for no reason, buffed them into... Like, I think you could start making arguments for top 5. I'm not about to have that discussion now. I'm just saying we probably could.
I'll just say it's top 5 and move on with my day.
Fair enough, fair enough.
They're just playing that mid-range pokes for all. I just feel like Anila is just a character that's going to work way longer. Has a lot more to work with in terms of fireballs. And ooh, great confirm out the two of you.
I think a lot of it has to do with just her volleyball lasts longer and will go the full distance versus Siegfried's that won't. So we can actively like follow up on it better than Siegfried can.
Yeah, and also be very much variable. Cause like we just saw 3 different kinds of fireballs be thrown out right there. Whereas like even it's still extremely even for both sides.
Nice
Yeah,
and
we flock and we future and
Engage.
good poke. There we go. And
huge.
Ever since that initial 6-6 buff, yeah, that thing is scary.
Gets a fancy route. Ooh. Doesn't beat the BC this time.
Good weight right there, but oh, just out of range to you.
Give me another slam? No. Just the 2.
Just in time to avoid both of them, actually. Good dodge right there. And good Raging Strike. Get the full confirm out of this. Oh, that's kill. Yeah, you usually think like you're safe, like, oh, I'm just gonna jump in, you know, test the waters. I'm not doing any attack. I can't take heavy counter hit damage off this. Nah, Raging Strike. Good read on that. And ooh, we're going to the Ladiva?
Yeah. Might as well, right?
Fastiva.
I guess, but it's like, can we really get around all these sheep?
Battle 1.
I wonder.
Engage.
Yep.
Ooh, big anti-air here.
Relenting a little bit. Yeah, right there. Did not have the flock to the future. Could not get any confirm out of that. Yeah, you're in the Ladiva zone in the corner. Uh-oh. Guess real life. Yep. Early going, it did look like Greg had a bit of the upper hand at the moment. Or was missing that one confirm there, and like, Ladiva just needs to get influence. That's just how scary she is. Yeah. Oh! Ooh! Now that is some game knowledge right there. No, that perfect punish right there. Just into the ultimate lariat. Yep. The Diva Zone. Yikes. Like everything crumbles so quickly once Ladiva gets corner presence. Yeah, not a good time to dodge. Again, just that little variable you can get on the block to the future, that stall you get on the fireball just baits out dodges so well. Greg heavy lead, but if you swap corners once with Ladiva, armoring through all of it, but nah. Extra fireball will do you in.
Battle 2. Engage.
There's one grab. Give me another, please.
Oh, we tried to go for it, but good DP. Ow! Once more. What mainly all it was really to excel at is just that confirm situation. You know, all the way to the corner with that one. That is just how important you need to get these confirms out. And oh, is that, yeah, that's kill right there.
Okay. Unfortunately, the first of two Ladiva did not take it in this one. Greg moves on to top 8. Gonna be fighting the winner of. We might be seeing Greg fight another Ladiva. It's Jamam and Dragon of Montreal up next, or coming up soon before the end of our pool's portion of things. I believe up next though.
Next.
What do we got? Who we got going down? It's gonna be Tiempo Grease and Rock Under the Sun. Tiempo taking it 2-0 over a Hollow. And obviously we saw Rock versus Amber earlier in the evening. Tiempo has been kind of on a tear with a lot of these online brackets. Like a lot.
A lot.
Woof. Like let me pull up his little win history here. Got top 8 at Free Combo Breaker, Paragon. Won a brand new tournament for Rising. Got first at the previous Kanme, or 2 weeks ago Kanme. Got second last week. Got first at the last Curry Cup. Second at the last Kanme. Fourth place. Just kind of trouncing everyone right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like nothing worse than top 8, but like only made like 8th place like once, and that's like 4th or better after that.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty crazy. So like that like pretty sure Tiempo is the first seed. This is the person you want to beat. And of course you got to put everything on the line here if you are playing Abel. Max range for heavy confirm. Ow! Oh! Oh my god, you were saved by the bell.
Slowing things down a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more of his zoning Abel come out here. Character does have a really good fireball, really good ability to zone and to confirm things.
Yeah, Abel in the early game does really like to commit to these projectiles. However, 2 of his projectiles I think can easily just be avoided by riding free. So it's like, you know, I want to be a little bit more hesitant on that. Okay, you know, that one-touch scenario for both sides. What's it gonna be? Do we start throwing out projectiles? Yes, we do. And perfect spacing in order to just, you know, try and test something. You're not gonna get a punish on me, aren't you? This good situation right here, getting the heavy into the overhead. DP's gonna stick here though. Could have went for a punch right there. We're feeling a little bit frisky. And ooh, far heavy all the way confirms. I think. Nah, I can't get there. But yeah, in the air already. Nah, I can't go for all that. I go B. Do we go for a throw? Nah, we're gonna back off for a little bit. Stick to the projectile game. Feels like, oh, never mind, run into it. I feel like, you know, we're gonna try and fish to try to get the ultimate projectile just to make sure we stay in pressure, but, you know, Abel goes out right there.
Hold up. Gets the full pickup. Ooh, just immediately cash out. I was gonna say, you're not gone yet, but you're close. You're damn
Yeah,
close.
you could have gone one more hit, and I feel like that would make a difference. But, like, does it really matter if Abel's just going to take that health for you? And, oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. It ain't kill him, but, like, if that ain't the read of a lifetime, but now you still can't get hit. Uh-oh! Do not jump.
Believe in victory.
Pretty sure heavy version is unblockable, right?
Engage.
Well, even then, if it is unblockable, if it came with any other version, you can just immediately teleport, and that is also unblockable. That is just checkmate right there.
Excellent.
Fireball to the turn back. Just trying to bait out. Oh my god, you run into it, you're dead.
Abel special, you know, just run into a truck.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yep. I feel like we have just seen always the opening hit just for Matrix, just be far heavy into riding free. I swear, this is like the third time this happened.
Ah, we get the punish as well.
Yep.
Still reliable -6. Drag him all the way to the corner.
B, no plus range for you. Hold all this.
Oh, if we had done a longer range normal, I feel like we just picked up.
We're just burning all the options here, you know, we're just kind of losing health here. Beatrix just needs to stay patient as much as possible.
Yeah, there's no real reason for Tiempo to like really push like that, really press buttons like that, so why bother, you know?
Believe in victory.
Yeah, just wait until Abel exhausts all options, move out of the corner, then you can start, you know, getting in there. And speaking of exhausted options, here we go. We got some good damage, but, you know, low scaling. Chick. A little bit quiet. Everyone's just trying to fish for that simple confirm right there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Pretty sure Tiempo's been on tear as of late, you know, 3 rounds in a row, I believe.
Gets a sweep this time. No, to punish!
Oh no, you committed to that. Thankfully, the DP does its job at avoiding the attack, but not in the way you expected.
Great.
Bring it down, get patience. Could've been bad VC. Are you dead? No, you're not quite yet. Ah, but we panic. The last second, and Tiempo Grease will be moving on to fight in top 8 up against new challenger. So, yippee Shotos! Yay! Hooray!
More Shotos!
Yippee! My voice is still not like fully recovered from a combo breaker.
How much were you yelling at Combo Breaker?
Dog, I ran like 4 brackets.
Oh.
I was yelling a lot.
Oh no.
And then I did a bunch of other stuff as well. Like I was yapping all the time.
I was thinking, like, I saw you on stream. You know, you had the prime position right behind the commentator's booth, and it's like you looked pretty stoic back there.
I was going through it.
Yeah. I thought it was like, oh, was Curry unimpressed by the match right in front of him?
Well, no, I was just okay. A little bit of history before we get into this top 8. That was my first time like watching a top 8 for Granblue in person. I've always been either busy running other games, or like I just never had the ability to go to it. So I was taking it in. I was enjoying the time. I was enjoying the atmosphere. You know.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. And even then, you probably got the best seat in the house for that. So good on you.
Yeah, it was fun.
You know, good to hear that. Good to hear that, Mr. Curry. For that, we're about to go into the big sluggers.
Punching the audience. What?
Don't do that. No.
Also, while we're at it, claim codes. Use claim codes. We're waiting on.
That is true. Only 3
Dragon.
big claims since we last checked. More. You know, threaten to punch them again.
Festiva.
You wouldn't want that happening now, do you?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Already off to a pretty solid start. Nope, never mind.
No, we are not.
We were off to a solid start, but I'm supposing.
Yeah. Oh.
That we were having technical
difficulties.
Can we make the room? You already love to see it. You already know what it is.
Apparently, Big Psy Games did not like that round start. Nope. Start over. We're not doing it. Start over. You know, it's at least early enough so where it's like, you know, you can't complain too much. But it's like, you hate to see it happen, you know. It's still a delay. It's a thorn in our side, but could be worse.
It could be worse.
Absolutely.
It could be. Alright, it seems like we're going to be making a room here. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, no, that was my first time watching a major, a top 8 final major in front of me. It was very cool.
That's neat. You know, I've only ever been to the CEOs. I've caught the top 8s for those. Those were pretty neat. It's always such a treat to see top 8 at CEO with the walkouts and all that. Like, if anyone's thinking about CEO, do it.
I'm going to SQXL.
Yeah, it's also like, of course, budget constraints. You know, people have to pick and choose where they go. Traveling becomes more expensive by the day. I get it, but it's like, you know, pretty much any event is a magical experience. The one that's most convenient to you, go for it.
Alrighty. Now we're going ahead. Now we're figuring it out.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Once more. Oh, good read on that lariat. DP going for the throw.
Running it down, good check. It could have been so bad. Good backdash here. And we're going to be blowing up the bomb for that. Extra crunchy punch frames. Oh no.
Go into the corner once you came, but we are working with a 100 meter. Use that for the DP, trying to bait out something. I'll say a little bit too risky of an option to go for armor against, you know, a grappler. But yeah, that's your mistake. J-Mod goes up one.
Throw, give me another one. Oh no, did we jump that? No, we backed out.
Yeah.
You are in Pain City here.
I was holding my breath so long right there. I thought too close, but all right, plus frames. Oh, not sure why we didn't commit right there, but good ship out right there. Dragon Montreal tying it up for game one. Sadly, no way to mash your way out of that. No way to mash your way here. Now you're at 50 meter. What's it going to be? Just the simple light mash out. All right.
Oh, what a frame kill.
Yeah, just frame kill right there. Mess up the airplane. Like, maybe I could take my turret. No, you cannot. This is Ladiva we're working against. And the second 6XL that gets whiffed. That is just, you know, kind of a thing with heavy body, slower characters. Like, you do need to account a little bit extra. 6XL does have really good momentum on Soras, but yeah, you still need to be careful.
Any option here, Javama a little bit too confident. The down back and finds his way out with a lead, and that should be the round.
Alright, give me the count. Do you think the extra health saves? Nah.
Okay.
It's still Ladiva.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ooh, good read right there.
What a punish.
It does feel like Dragon has been doing pretty well on just knowing when that SPD is coming out, being able to perfectly backdash, and, well, 99% of the time get a punish.
Yeah, one more hit.
Explode. Yeah, all J-Maw right there. Of course, as I was saying before, Dragon Montreal had some really good reads, you know, guessing where the SPD is coming out on those strings, but like, you're still working against Ladiva damage. The one time you guess incorrectly, you are going to explode. That remake the room one more time.
Alrighty, and that is, I think,
Yep,
that is
that's
the end of
that's top
our
8.
bracket, or of our pools portion. Just before we head on over to a quick break to get ready for our top 8, just checking in down on the loser side of things. Seika has been knocked out. Rainbow Rocks, who's on a run, defeating Inyoshi, Solgaleo, and Basu in a 2-1 set. So that's going to be Seika up against Kirigaki, who knocked out Rock Under the Sun. Meanwhile, Semi-Stable knocked out Zoma and is now fighting nothing, although I think that score might have just come in 2-0 for nothing. And then Dragon of Montreal and Amber will be playing. So a lot of these players we've seen here tonight. The only one we haven't seen yet is Kirigaki, which we'll see when we come back from top 8 break. Don't go anywhere.
Yep.
We will see you in just a few minutes. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Risky Sweeps, Controllers and Coffee, the only show where we combine controllers and coffee, and they let Risky have some airtime to talk about both. Today we have an absolute classic for those of you in the know with this custom Hori Wrap 4Kai, a beaut from the PS4 era. With a VLX layout, the stick was modded with a Neo Geo MVS design reminiscent of the old big red cabinet, a Korean-style bat lever, and flat Seimitsu buttons that give it a satisfying thunk to the human ears. It even has the cable storage door, a rarity among this model. But don't be too amazed, it's broken. We won't tell anyone though. It is unfortunate because we are always looking out for places to store an emergency amount of Okizeme coffee when we need a pick-me-up, like with their Heavy Attack Dark Roast. Sourced from Guatemalan coffee beans, it has a lovely dark chocolate sweetness to it alongside a hint of nut and citrus undertones. And with Kanme Studios being a partner of Okizeme Coffee Company, you can save 15% off your entire order with the code KANME. With this wake-up option at your side, you'll feel like you can get out of any possible scenario, no matter how dire. That's all for this episode of Controllers and Coffee. Tune in next time for more controllers and hopefully more coffee.
I am now going to assault your mind with subliminal messages. Sorry you had to see that.
The whip coming in hot! Letting him to save from the ultimate butterfly. He's definitely saving Granblue right now in this instant.
Yep, the butterfly though will have a say here. Oh, whiff from the anti-air and Vivi.
Absolutely untouchable right now.
Vivi unstoppable gets the anti-air.
What? Oh, he's still alive, he's still alive. Very hard match to go back, runs into the far heavy, and Monarch is your outplay 2026 champion!
You know, there's something weird about this game. It doesn't feel right. Wait. I think I know. Yeah, that's much better.
Nice try! Nice try! Solo!
素晴らしい結果ですねハルズ様この調子で一緒に頑張りましょう
With these cool glasses I was able to kill that rat in your computer.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Risky Sweeps, Controllers and Coffee, the only show where we combine controllers and coffee, and they let Risky have some airtime to talk about both. Today we have an absolute classic for those of you in the know with this custom Hori Wrap 4Kai, a beaut from the PS4 era. With a Velix layout, the stick was modded with a Neo Geo MVS design reminiscent of the old big red cabinet, a Korean-style bat lever, and flat Seimitsu buttons that give it a satisfying thunk to the human ears. It even has the cable storage door, a rarity among this model. But don't be too amazed, it's broken. We won't tell anyone though. It is unfortunate because we are always looking out for places to store an emergency amount of Okizeme coffee when we need a pick-me-up, like with their Heavy Attack Dark Roast. Sourced from Guatemalan coffee beans, it has a lovely dark chocolate sweetness to it alongside a hint of nut and citrus undertones. And with Kanme Studios being a partner of Okizeme Coffee Company, you can save 15% off your entire order with the code KANME. With this wake-up option at your side, you'll feel like you can get out of any possible scenario, no matter how dire. That's all for this episode of Controllers and Coffee. Tune in next time for more controllers and hopefully more coffee.
I am now going to assault your mind with subliminal messages. Sorry you had to see that.
The whip coming in hot! Left letting him to save from the ultimate butterfly. He's definitely saving Granblue right now in this instant.
Yep, the butterfly though will have a say here. Oh, whiff on the anti-air and Vivi.
Completely untouchable right now.
Vivi unstoppable gets the anti-air.
What? Oh, he's still alive, he's still alive. Very hard match. The combat runs into the far heavy, and Monarch is your outplay 2026 champion.
You know, there's something weird about this game. It doesn't feel right. Ah, wait. I think I know. That's much better.
Hello and welcome back to Kanme Online Klash number 26 here on this Wednesday, May 27th. I am Aaron Curry. I'm still with the one and only Sploot. We're having ourselves a good time as we get underway into our top 8 here. We got ourselves some good games coming along. But before we do that, Sploot, you want to tell us about the sponsors that bring us this fine tournament?
Of course, I will tell you about the sponsors, but first, before the sponsors, we got our bounties. Of course, right here, you know, we've got still a bunch of claim. I haven't heard any of which, but I'm gonna tell you, every single one of these brackets, I just absolutely shill Helmbreaker. You know, landing 3 consecutive overheads, because in my opinion, all these overheads are unblockable. Go for it. But of course, you know, I've seen a few. The Alt Shrine one, I feel like is one that a few people gone for. You know what? You just set your default to Alt Shrine and you absolutely bully Vakala. Of course, you know, good stickers, keychains to claim from it. Of course, great Kanme stuff. On to the next. Of course, Kanme is a proud partner of Zenni Optical. Scan the QR code, pick up a Zenni pair. Or mentioned before, you know, these are great pairs of glasses. I too need to pick some up for myself. I am burning through shades like a madman at the moment, and of course, I need to look more swag, and for that, I will get Zenni. Of course, using Kanme, code Kanme for 10% off. Scan the QR code today. And of course, on the topic of Kanme, save 10% when you use Kanme 10 at checkout. On their online store, pick up a couple of stickers and stuff. Of course, very cool stuff. You know, we all love stickers. Decorate anything you want. Decorate your computer, controller, maybe the walls of your place. Ain't for me to judge, but of course, when you do so, buy from Kanme, 10% off, QR code. And right here, Okizeme Cafe, proud partner with Kanme, of course. You know, we got 3 different types of blends. We got our light attack, we got our medium attack, and of course, my favorite, the heavy dark roast. Perfect stuff. Everyone does operate on caffeine nowadays, me included. So, of course, scan the QR code, use code Kanme for 15% off at checkout. And then right here, of course, as we announced earlier, Kanme's tour support initiative with the Granblue World Tour. Get first place at any special Kanme Clash on June 3rd, June 24th, June 26th in order to win a $200 and free registration to any of these 4-star events to get yourself some good old points towards the World Tour. Of course, it's going to be all first to 3 right here. So, you know, mark these on your calendar and show up in support of, you know, this great initiative. And of course,
but of course,
yeah,
you forgot your favorite shield, the Matcherino. We have 26 codes left to claim. You can head on over to the Matcherino and claim a code. Takes no time at all. All the money goes straight to our players. All you gotta do is click that claim code, log in, use any login of social media you prefer, and then you're done. And if you feel like a bit of an oil baron, you can always contribute directly as well. Alrighty then. Up first for our winner's side, we got Tiempo versus New Challenger.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like we saw like something similar to this just before. I actually haven't. Wait, with yes, it was New Challenger and Seika. New Challenger actually taking that 2-1. However, we're running into like I would say a bit tougher opposition. You know, you just barely skipped last one, but you know, hopefully you learn some stuff and hopefully you can play it here.
I would say a premier Beatrix player. You know, you have Seika has the Beatrix in the back pocket. We all know him primarily for that Zeta, but we know Tiempo for this Beatrix champion, this Beatrix operator. And the way he plays the game is really aggressive, really tries to fish out for any errant stray hit, kind of in the same way that you kind of see from a Grand with the Far Heavy. So we will have to see how these two Shotos duke it out.
Yeah, you know, both Far Heavy merchants, but alright, boogie, 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 let's get in the top 8, babies! finishing things right there, but projectile for projectile, heavy for heavy.
Oop.
Just enough time to block.
Yeah. That's the 6 XL attempt. Full pick up here.
Pressure, but
Now we go through.
yeah, that goes through, but not the full damage, but still pretty good. New shot. How do you get out of this? You know, are we gonna? I'm wondering. Nah, no boots. I feel like we were rearing up for that. Running in, catch them while they're guarding, but oh, we're going a little bit too deep, aren't we?
Battle 2. Engage.
Getting back to the trading fireballs, heavies as well. Whoa! Good pickup. Didn't see that happen.
Uh-oh. It's wall bounce. So we have to make sure things get out.
Yeah, but still low scaling. Yep, throw right here. We're gonna go for a second one. Nope, brave counter. Plus, alright. Say tiempo. Put off the pedal a little bit, but oh, just walking out to the big, heavy, active heavy right there.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Of course, still.
Engage.
We still got a few more games to go through, you know, nothing to get too frantic about. Able to punish here. As we were saying before, where it's like, you know, we're gonna expect. Oh, there's a heavy right there, most. I was saying like,
close enough for the wall bounce. No.
Yep. Ooh, yeah, no boot available. Too silent. Uh-oh. Plus range there, heavy knockdown. Uh-oh! Cannot mash at all. But yeah, for new challenger, I was going to mention about how, like, it's been a hot minute since we have seen a far heavy. We're like, I thought this would be, you know, a bit of far heavy for far heavy matchup, Spinorama. Like, not really. We're seeing new challenger like try to run in a lot of time.
Solid under. Yeah, it would DC too, but any hit here is gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna hurt so badly for new challenger. We can't afford to get hit.
Not at all. Not once. Don't even think about it. Firm out. Fight. Oh. Did not account for the second one. Yeah, this should be done.
Battle 3.
First new challenger going up one round, trying to get the game 2.
Ooh. Good confirm off the impatience. Ooh, Habari sweep is nuts.
Counter, gonna swap sides, not going to jump it, but uh-oh, you're mashing.
Catches. Solid
That is
confirm, it's gonna be one more hit.
Yeah, can you get that? You do have that corner presence. You do have boot. Do we sail? Nah, we don't. Relent. Still does buck charging. Dust Clock is available, however, no SSBA.
Hey, don't like that spend. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, just abusing the good old Granathin plus frames as if we tie it up now. Trying to create distance just to, you know, get a little bit into the Fireball War. No plus frames here.
Yeah, trying to space boot.
Oh! Trains right here, once more, and yep, trying to go for more boot. There's like just that specific range where of course you're mainly going to be looking for a medium boot, and like anywhere closer, then you're going for heavy boot.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh. Strange, strange. No brave counter as he just gets susceptible to the low. Oh, the clash into the stanky knee.
Run it down.
Say, wait for heavy, wait for heavy. Oh, why are we not blocking low bear? But uh-oh. I think that might have been a misinput right there, going for throw. Yikes. Close frames. Oh, Twitter clip hour. Here we go. No counter hit, no full confirm. Trying to run him down once more. Oh, and by the way, risky sweep.
Coming
20. Yep, $20 right there. Thank you. Straight to the pot we go. And uh-oh, counter hit. Ah, 2 boots.
And that's going to be 2-1 for new challenger. Also, good stuff this weekend on the microphone.
Believe in victory.
Thank you for supporting our community.
1. Engage.
And right there, just as that round ends, again, there's just that perfect distance that every brand is looking for that boot. Yep, right there. Where it's like, yeah, they walk into it, you just get the perfect counter hit. That's just a full combo. Why? Combos save the projectile for plus frames.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah. And right here, it does look like new challengers. Like, the momentum is very much shifted in new challengers way against the #1 seed. Like, it's just like Tiempo is just too hesitant on defense. Uh-oh, 2 glass in a row. You get hit by the full spend.
Good patience here from the challenger, trying to fish something out. Gets caught though.
Go, you know, you're still working with 100 meter on Grand side. This is a terrible place to be if you're Tiempo.
I do want to say that new challenger has been also doing a really good job of playing outside of that far heavy range from Tiempo. That's a button that he loves the press a lot. So just operating right outside of that range, waiting for Tiempo to whip it, and then go in has been kind of crazy.
Uh-oh, that's SSB. But yeah, as you were saying, that far heavy distance, staying just out of it, that's also the perfect distance to get your medium boot out.
Yep.
Echoes, here we go. How's it going to be? Wait for the block, but uh-oh, run in throw.
Battle 3. Engage.
Like, you know, that weight out is like also doesn't really account for just Tiempo also just rushing in, doing the same thing that new challenger is doing. Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, get that sort of flip in. Ugh. Ooh, what are we mashing for? Oh, that is an explosion right there.
And that's new challenger knocking Tiempo Grease down to loser's side. That's kind of crazy.
Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. You know, we were expecting it was like, you know, there was gonna be a bit harder going through here because, like, you know, we just got out close 2-1 with the last Beatrix, Seika, who, you know, isn't mainly a Beatrix, but then we go into Tiempo, and it's like, you know, we read Tiempo beat for beat, knowing exactly when to approach, making the maximum out of, like, every opening, and just making Tiempo just absolutely hasty on defense, too.
Yeah, that was a really solid 3-1 there for new challenger, who will be moving on to fight either Jamam or Greg. Coming up next, this is also one of new challenger's like better placements in a while. He's always been kind of outside of the top 16. Got 33rd this weekend at Combo Breaker, so obviously can do it, but you'll have to wait and see if he can secure a win tonight. But first, Jamam versus everyone's favorite. Can I say it with me? 3, 2, 1. Greg!
Greg! Things just stay outside of that Diva distance. Uh-oh! Yeah, I think you would have got smoked anyway if you dismounted or not.
Oh no!
Nice kick to the face. Was gonna be out. More mashing. Just inside easy range. Stand him back. Fireball warring. I feel like J-Mog with that heavy health lead. You can't be patient, but uh-oh, here's the confirm.
Good back dash. Now we're just gonna play the zoning game. We're gonna probably stay out. That's that. Yeah, we have to see that.
I say, but now J-Mob being shipped out to that territory, but back dash, get away.
Woo! What punishes the headbutt?
Perfect range. Have the sheep take it for you. Going for DP, yeah, easy way to get smoked. Dead.
Oh.
Overhead. Yeah, this is absolutely dangerous. Oh! No counter hit though. Yeah. Just reading that moment where it's like, you are going to go for the third, aren't you? Oh, this kills here. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no! Just barely. And I'm going to say there was a... Oh wait, no. No, I misread the meters, my bad. Nah, nothing we can get after that counter hit light from earlier. Fireballs. We have built up 50 meter. hilarious circumstances right there, but yeah, you cannot go for SVD after all that.
Excellent.
Catches Greg pressing. There we go.
Yeah. Like, as we have seen, Greg did have to fight his way through another Ladiva, but the thing is that, like, you know, every Ladiva is, like, practically unique. They're all not going to play exactly the same, but, like, in terms of, like, mechanics, there are things that you can exploit with all of them, as, like, we saw earlier. We're a little bit silent right there. Greg sending out 3 at a time.
Oh.
Awkward. Get to the corner with you. Wait, no, I think from here.
Down. Ah. We're getting mixed.
Yeah, my brain is getting destroyed. I'm like trying to think, like, where do we go from here?
We get the full pickup. There we go.
Yeah, we're mashing. That should be it right there. Greg taking 1 round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Back switch 2. And into the corner. I won. Ooh, that's who I'm saw not hitting. Uh-oh, perfect timing on the lariat. Alright, you're in the Diva zone. 1 more SPD.
Give me another one.
Yep. Yeah, you hate to see it, but it's like having vulnerability will spend right there. Again, at any point in this game, you do not want to be in the corner against Lady because that can just happen. If you aren't bad dashing that or jumping that, it's over.
Safe jump, but there's only way to anything followed up. I think I feel like we were doing fine to send Sheep out, you know? Never mind, we're not fine.
No, because there's always that. There's always some way to get in. And uh-oh, why are we blocking? And I'm just saying, there's 50 mirrors. We can just send out the triple. Just too simple as that. Greg gonna go up 1 to tie it up.
Believe in victory.
Let's go, Greg.
Battle 1.
Greg.
Engage.
Like, to me, I feel like there was a little bit of loop where it's like, you know, we sent out 3 at a time with Greg, but like, just waiting it out, exploiting it, jump over it. Why don't you?
This is hot dodge, it has to burn a BC, it's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, we just zone out and wait for Bomb to try and jump in. Something in anti-air, like that.
It does feel like this is going to be a very much match of attrition that Greg is committing to. Just pretty much just sending everything in the kitchen sink at J-Maw. And just, you know, waiting for that simple gap jumping. Cause like, Anila anti-air game is just so good. Good DP to avoid the SPD. we're back to this same game of just zoning out with the sheep. I think we're gonna. Now we're gonna get. Nah, we're gonna back off a corner pressure actually.
Get the anti-air there.
Look at this just range that Greg has just committed to playing. And like every single time you would think that's like, oh, maybe Greg will try and like, you know, take advantage of the corner. You know, you get a counter hit with that 6XL and like nothing. Immediately backs off. And it's working.
Do we have enough here to kill? Yes, we do. Greg 2-1.
And like this is pretty unconventional, but like this is working. It's just playing this extremely long con game, waiting for J-Moz to just make a mistake like that.
With the alt sheep, it's the follow-up, and now Greg on a pretty convincing lead. Anything can happen. It's the Diva. Never mind. Yep. It's over.
Yep. Again, just maintaining that perfect distance. What can we really do is? It is just feels like J-Mod can really only exploit if it's like, if we're doing medium flock to the future. And the thing is, you have to anticipate it, then do your ultimate lariat, take advantage of the slowdown on ult, and only then you can get in.
We should be able to confirm we have just enough. Yes,
Yep.
a perfect.
The 7 perfect ladders. As Greg takes it 3-1 to move on to winners finals. And like that right there is just, you know, harnessing your inner Matera and just throwing everything.
Alrighty then. We are down to our loser's side here. Nothing back on this Siegfried. I'm not a fan. I get the character can be easily picked up. He can do the job. But I feel like just, I don't know, you gotta go with what you can do. What you know.
Yeah. Here we're going Siegfried into Abel. Ooh, yeah. On paper, we got a 3,000 health difference between the two. Yikes. Like, you know, there's still ways for Abel to, you know, take advantage of stuff, you know. It's a very locomotion kind of character. You do need to get your hits in, and you do need to get the specific ones where you can just cash out all your health, all your meter into, but like, against a character that can live a bit longer,
Siegfried versus
I get going for this is probably pretty good.
Believe in victory.
Because again, you will stomp Avatar Belial stealth into the ground. But I don't know.
And this is accounting for the fact, you know, Siegfried still get damage. Uh-oh, Mo. Oh no, everyone look away. Oh my, that took about like 60% of the health right there in just a flash. Oh my goodness. I got you. Just in time. Wait, why are we dodging?
Nah.
Yeah. I would say it did look like Amber had something going there, but yeah, you're still kind of working against Siegfried. Oh, not again. on.
Checkmate. Backdashes the command grab. The presence of mind.
Ooh. I mean, even though twice we have seen Amber like be able to like take these almost back, it's just like we do need to avoid losing 60% of our health in a flash. Oh, once more. Let's say no.
See here. Oh no! Whoa! We spot dodge. Actually, don't get any punish here. It's gonna be any air hit here.
Just hit heavy.
Now.
Yeah, it's just these moments where you're forced to play so frantically because you've just been put in a ship toward because again you are playing Abel, you have lost all your health. And even then, a lot of these times like Amber has had a better start this time around, but it's just the attrition of playing Abel. You're just gonna naturally lose all your health. Like, look at this. The health bars were like pretty much matched up at a point. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Oh! Saved by the drop. You get one chance, Amber. Will you take it?
There we go. Amber on the board.
Or, you know, I'm gonna be a little low on health, but you can take what you can get. To exploit, and we are just mashing.
Chip down. Is that enough? Like,
yep. And Abel moment.
This character is ridiculous.
I can't tell if you're talking about Siegfried damage or Abel health.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why not both?
I agree. Yeah, oh, thankfully you didn't get caught that time. This should. Yeah, if you just get the ultimates out, there we go.
Battle 2. Engage.
Heck. Like all the risk is on Abel's side here.
I'm gonna say all that damage just to end up with the same health bar. Yikes! What a character. Going for that nice little drop right there, force Amber to be, you know, pretty hasty on defense. Not gonna work out. Nothing now on match point. Go first person to get the, uh-oh. No raging strike to get the full damage out. Where's Amber with just a hope and a prayer. So if you get one good hit in, that's enough to kill.
Yeah.
Checkmate scenario right there if you weren't DPing.
We just swap out and 3-0. Nothing moves on with the Siegfried.
Yeah. But like right there is just kind of the epic tragedy of playing Abel, where it's like you can just get all these nice combos, you can get all these confirms, but the thing is, against a higher health character like Siegfried, sometimes your combo just ends up where you have the same amount of health as Siegfried now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of sad as that, like, you do just have to take what you get, and like, but the thing is that you need way more than that at the end of it. But it was an extremely valiant effort. I did like the times where it's like, you know, backed into the corner, Amber just able to just make these as close as possible, despite like, you know, 60% of her health just being evaporated in a flash. Still a great effort.
It was probably a bad idea to be drinking a peach Red Bull at 9 p.m. CDT. But what's never a bad idea is heading over to the Matcherino and claiming codes. If you click !Matcherino in the chat, you'll be able to go over. We have 17 codes left. I would love to see these be done before the end of the night.
Yeah, please.
Especially before like losers finals. So come on through. Takes no time at all. We shill it every time, and soon it will become threatening. I'm gonna bam, you know.
I agree. And as we're getting into our next one, of course, you mentioned Kirigaki before. That was someone we haven't seen. You said like someone that, you know, we might see soon, and here we go. We got Seika and Kirigaki.
I want to say these two have actually been like, these two end up playing quite a bit in net play brackets. This is a weirdo matchup because Rhapsody blows through a pretty good amount of options. It's a really good reaction tool to the dive kick. And even if he's just doing neutral jump and he's trying to bait something out, you can like at least try to jump up and meet him. So this one's weird. Yeah. This one's gonna be interesting. I think because they play each other so much, we might already be kind of jumping into like layer 5, layer 6.
I guess so. But pretty much to me, TLDR is like Sega is able to just stare in the air more consistently and just, you know, get more options from there. So, you know, on paper, maybe Zeta has a bit better of a time, but like, hey, we'll see. Of course, these two players go against each other a lot. We'll see what's in store.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yep, there's the Rhapsody. Ooh.
We are going to get the wall bounce here. No, we aren't. Things are weird. No! Okay, yeah, things could have been so much worse if Kirigaki had actually been cognizant of what happened in that situation, but thankfully for Seika, we survived.
You go, maintain pressure. Uh-oh. Epic throw. Rhapsody, and all this confirm you can get off it. Whoa! She was zooming all over the place. And the reaction.
Yeah, responds in kind. I got one of those too.
Big beam business. No, we're not going to step up feather. Instead, big damage. Right. Yeah, you exploded.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yep.
That's our next mix. Just the overhead.
Whereas you want to escape the corner as much as possible. Any single knockdown Zeta gets, that is just more pain to happen. Plus,
That's actually not. It's -2 at best.
oh yeah.
God, if that was +2, I would actually rip my hair out. What
Yeah.
level is left?
I'm just used to many of the 100 hand slaps being plus. Alright, Seika now finally on the board. Get some of that momentum back.
Good time. Good pace. Whoa, okay, hold on.
Way
Get in
over.
here.
Corner when she came on. Oh, through the Rhapsody. Bing, bada boom, we are tied up.
Battle 3. Engage.
Big medium.
Get the side switch. One in throw base. And we get the full pickup here. Okay.
Yeah.
Not content with one, we go for another, and that's Kirigaki on game number 2 right now.
I wanted to say guy anything more because like we weren't talking about how like Rhapsody could possibly be like a determining factor, but like I'm saying Rhapsody just get toyed around with here actually. I am really liking this use of 668 here because like Zeta has one of the largest 668s. You know, Kirigaki being pretty committal, just doing a lot of backdash, just make that chase down like right there, but not the perfect time.
Good spot dodge that time. Ooh. Oh, have the right read with the delay on the dive kick. Uh-oh, that's not great. Woo.
Oh, whoa, that chase down. Into the
yeah, there we go.
Oh my, that was some absolute movement right there. I am in awe. Ooh. I thought we'd be going for 2H there.
Solid punch with some nothing to follow up on. There we go. Getting a little impatient running into stuff. Yeah, there we go. Be a little bit more tricky when it comes to getting out.
As a mirror, like this screen has stayed perpetually blue for some time.
No! Kirigaki just out of range, walks back and punches with that 668. It is set point right now from Kirigaki.
Yeah, Shades of the last game where it's like you would think Seika has, you know, figured something out trying to get around Kirigaki, but then Kirigaki just responds the next round over. He out of there. And ooh, what a teleport! Oh my, and the Rhapsody read, Seika going up around trying to make this comeback.
There we go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Be able to, I don't know if we can squeeze it out here with the full card.
Oh, we absolutely can, but still a little bit of health remaining. Down to ship territory. Now we wait. The crush! And simple does it. Medium DP, though not as simple. There's a little bit of delay. There is that risk, but it all worked out.
Good roll through. Oop. Unfortunately, this is also not really a match you can throw out laser neutral, unless it's the ultimate version.
Yeah. Right there. You always want to be throwing out the Kamehameha, but like, yep, Kirigaki pretty handily taking it 3-1.
It was close. I wish we could have seen more come out, but unfortunately, another 3-1. We don't get the full value of first to 3, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Up next, Tiempo Grease nothing. Oh my god, are you ready for Siegfried Beatrix?
I don't
Are you
think
ready
so.
for Sploot? I have a question for you. Are you ready to be flashbanged? It worked.
I'm wearing
Can't see anyone.
sunglasses.
T.
How does that even work?
Very carefully.
Like they really just gave you the power of the sun, didn't they?
Yeah. Localized all within my room.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Beatrix Siegfried. Again, the Siegfried has been working out for nothing these sets. I'm concerned we might have hit a wall coming up soon. I would also like to just say real quick, I apologize for sounding like Steve Ballmer the one time I go, yeah! Just, that was something I didn't want to do, and I apologize.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alrighty. Whoa, fireball right in your face. Kind of crazy. A lot of damage here for nothing to start things out. Ooh.
Alright, so great strike. Firm into the corner, but you know, we're gonna be Beatrix sitting out with around 100. Spend it immediately. Heavy it is, alright.
Here's down, but no. Table press out. Woo. There we go.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right back to the start again. I really like just this staying, you know, completely patient right here against nothing. Like, every single time we are just doing run-in close heavy. And like, if you want to test that, it's like a coin flip on either like you do exploit them trying to run in, or you just explode.
Oh no, bad time to be a C! But we dropped the confirm, no! Tragedy on tragedy all along.
Yep, you're gonna explode right here. And that's simple as that. Tiempo going up for the first round. Ooh, considering. Ooh. What are we thinking? Nothing has usually like several characters, but
Ladiva's always a solid check.
Ladiva's like the most solid option out of Nothing's options, but like I feel like we can. I feel like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Festiva versus Beatrix. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And SPD immediately. Once more.
Oop.
And do we get it again? Nope, we're just punching.
Good challenge.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right, go. We're just gonna keep dancing around.
Run up low. So afraid we could have probably picked up. Fine though. Huge anti-air. The links on everything here. Okay. This gonna be cash out because yeah, we weren't gonna kill no matter what, so we needed this next hit.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you did not do anything to avoid that. Out of BC. Yikes.
Here comes the beginning of the end. What a challenge though from Tiempo!
Battle 3. Engage.
Go to the corner once you game. Ba-bing, ba-da-boom. Not a lot of damage, still low scaling. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Diving in.
Oh no, we are keeping on minus frame. We love this.
Oh, trust me, you do not want to get hit once, especially with the fact that like you do not have any beast brave counters left. And oh,
Okay,
mistiming the dodge.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Tall Ember, but the low.
No one ever expects to know.
Nope. Set point here, 3-0.
Battle 2. Engage.
Called out. Huge anti-air, we are just falling apart.
And, whoa!
I've kicked!
What are you mashing for? There's that save.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's Tiempo. Pretty quick. 3-0. Ooh.
Yeah. Just kind of
Like-
chugged on through that.
Like, yeah, that was just pretty much pace making right there, you know, just about keeping nothing at that range where it's like you don't get in that Ladiva zone and nothing, just trying to rush away in to eventually just, you know, walk into your own demise at that point.
A little bit. Yeah, no, it's just
It's
it's hard. We I don't feel like a lot of Nothing's choices might struggle. I feel like his choices might struggle with Beatrix a bit, but there is no sense in us contemplating on it. That'll be something for Nothing to do as we head into our next match of loses quarterfinals to Mom versus Kirigaki. Afterwards, to be new challenger and Greg up on our top 8.
Festiva versus Beelzebub.
As we start your
Believe in victory.
not update.
Battle 1. Engage.
And ooh, that simple kick, man. Oh, we're mashing still.
BC. Wouldn't be surprised if we see another BC come out soon just to end this pressure. Because, yeah, we have to just keep Kirigaki from getting ahead at any possibility.
Yeah, speaking of getting ahead, like, you know, one hit, you're going to be done pretty in. You know, missing now 3 brave points and pretty much no way to recover that.
Whew.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ah, good roll. Sit on down. We should be able to just do super.
Oh, living at 1.
Ooh.
That's a bunch. J-Mod going up around pretty quickly.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Fog.
Great.
Oh no! We are dead for that.
As is the case with Ladiva. It's simple. You do not want to get in that zone. Avoid it at all costs. Oh my goodness. You do not need to be mogging while getting your face kicked in Beelzebub. Goodness gracious. Sticking the zoning. And, oh! A little bit too close, but able to end up on the good end of it.
Get on down. What's our next?
100 meter on both sides. Uh-oh, your command grab isn't as good. already up 2 games that quickly. Oh my. Ladiva just has a way of running away with it, doesn't she?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Doesn't go for the anti-air. Bad.
Just in time. I say those moments where you can exploit the medium DP of Beelzebub. Oh my goodness, you
It feels
start
good.
hating. Yeah, but also you're Beelzebub. You're like, dang, this character sucks.
It's fine. What a fuzzy Nash. Wakes up with it. Cash out with Super here.
Super, get rid of that damage penalty. Ooh.
Battle 2. Engage.
This time we roll.
Slowly doing shit.
Read. A little bit too risky having fully charged with feathers.
Good checks. I feel like Kirigaki needs to stay in that zone. Anthem comes in. Our favorite. Sit down, yes indeed. Yeah, I feel like if Kirigaki's able to like maintain that far medium range, just outside of it as well, you're doing so well in that like space. And now we have to deal with Ladiva on wake up. Sit down. Make it risky for Jamam to do roll, spot dodge. Deep 6XL.
Walk. Alright, half health for here. Oh, trying to go for the young check.
Get out there and yeah, run away. Go back to mid-screen and play space and play.
Uh-oh, we walked into it.
Tipper normal, you know?
That is true. We all are just trying to work on that tip. Hey, that stall. And oh,
that's it.
Yeah, another tipper.
No, we drop it. It's fine. We reset. It was intentional. It was on purpose. Kirigaki gets on the board 2-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Counter it. That would hurt the corner.
Catch out the super.
Yep. Now J-Ma on set point now, and Kirigaki bring this back. Maximum range confirming. Now the worst part about your but the worst part about, you know, your dive kick being your best, you know, get in tool, the fact is, you know, you get break counter once, you're down in the Ladiva zone. It's just the whole point of forcing yourself to go into the Ladiva zone. stick in the zoning.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Don't engage with this character.
Yeah, please don't. Except the fact is, you know, you got all the elephant in the room being dive kick, forcing yourself into there. But like, you know, I'm starting to like this, you know, committing to zone. Except there. But thankfully, the part was if J-Mob great counters, kind of bone. You
no.
Not enough. Yeah, a bit too early on that, and you get smoked for that Kirigaki. Almost with the reverse 3. See if it can be closed out.
Well, we swapped to playing the slower zoning based plan. Better we had, but now we're on the back foot. Ooh.
Even with the diva in our faces, we are still singing zoning.
At the end of the day, how you get to the end doesn't matter. Yo, picks up.
That close? We are playing with fire. Whoa!
What's down here? Oh, fucks it on accident, doesn't actually block to get DC out.
Oh, no. We get SSVA here? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we're slow.
Goodbye. Feels of love.
Battle 2. Engage.
Come on, J-Mob once again on set point. Again, stay at that distance. Oh.
You get smoked by this.
Bonk.
One more mix.
Oh! Oh, no! Oh, yes!
We were
Okay, we recover.
just in Kirigaki's round. Or in Kirigaki's head that round. Good stuff. Kirigaki, you brought it back from what seemed like a quick 3-0. So,
Yeah,
although you're going out in 5th place, you should be proud of how things turned out.
Like, yeah, I was very much hopeful that, like, you know, it was like, it did feel like at a point, Kirigaki had it figured out. But of course, you still, with, you know, how long it takes to just zone out with a character that isn't really that much of a zoner. Like, two tools that are that zoning where it's like, you know, we got into a good rhythm of like using the feathers, using that little twirl, and once they start like coming in, then you use your dive kick to reset pressure and, you know, force them back into that zoning situation. But
you know what we should be forcing people to do though? Nah, matcherino. Nah.
Yeah.
We got 14 codes left and 4 matches. We need to get at least 3 per match before the end of the night. Takes no time at all. Log in using Supercell, Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Battle.net, Microsoft, or even Line. Once you log in, click that blue claim code button, and it's just that simple. Once again, shout outs to Risky Sweep for coming in the comments saying, "Behold, monetary incentive." Thank you.
We love playing for money.
I sure don't.
And clearly someone hasn't earned money.
I'm flying into your home as we speak, so we can commentate our winners' finals together in person.
Hooray!
New challenger and Greg.
The battle of the Shotos.
Believe in victory.
Let's
Battle
go,
1.
Greg.
Engage.
Greg.
Greg, Can I get a Greg in chat, please?
And ooh, the big punish.
Fall down. Oh!
Good, but
the first real confirm here.
it does feel like we committing to just trading a bunch of these normals. I feel like, you know, Anila has a lot to work with in terms of the fireball war, having, you know, 3 separate kinds of fireball. And ooh, yep. Take that distance, get the 2H in, you have exploded.
Battle 2. Engage.
Round 2 now. Predictable. Gets the full confirm. Ooh, no. Just plus.
Whoa, what are we doing with that safety leg out?
Gets the sneak confirm as well.
Excellent.
What a win punish.
There's no meter to really close it out, and uh-oh, what are we doing?
That was just Greg's game going into this winners finals. Hopefully a new challenger can do something. I feel like we're getting a little bit too predictable with our jumps, with our neutral.
Oh, definitely. And never think that an Anila is just not ready for a jump in. It does feel like Greg is mainly just structuring this gameplay around like trying to bait you into just jumping out of the corner. Yep.
No, we can't be doing that.
So that is a 2H that really does break the heavens.
Pull up all the sheep. Ooh! Woo! Tried going for the cross up, but went with light instead. Gets thrown for his troubles.
Ball through. Throw right there. Epic Shoto gameplay. Oh, we're throw looping. What?
There we go. Shout out to Street Fighter 6, by the way, for having another patch that doesn't remove throw loops.
It's just a way of life at this point. Plus right here.
Ooh,
we're trading. Ooh!
Send
Boom!
it.
And like, look at this damage. They really just strapped a shotgun to that boot.
Needs it.
That is true.
Good spot.
Great counter to send back to the corner. Ooh, 2M whiffs. Oh, plus right there. Yikes! You can't bash.
There we go. Again, this is a violent winners finals, and the same time it took Greg to take game number 1. The challenger to move it up 1-1.
I feel like what I'm noticing is like both these players really want the exact same distance. Where it's like right there, you get that boot that you can combo out of for new challenger and for Greg. You just want to be zoning at that range. But the thing is, if Greg isn't zoning, new challenger's boot. Kill as you do it. Are we really going to see this back and forth, aren't we?
2. Engage.
Whoa! You saw like a sequence of like 3 boots in a row just using movement. Oh, trying to reset.
Backing up. Greg just has to be patient.
Yeah, I think we just play for chip right here. You know, we just send all the sheep. Nowhere to really go. We just wait this out. Let's see. Nope, Brandon does not want to spend a fireball. Now we're in chip territory, and uh-oh, you missed time to jump.
Believe in victory.
Knowing that you can't really just do a neutral jump and just stay in place because you'll just run back into Sheep. But like if you jump towards Anila, then you're just gonna eat something else. So like, yeah, kind of just close enough to a checkmate scenario. I'm really liking these boosts as a movement option.
The challenge is really solid at spotting like what spaces I need to be walked backwards, turns into a forward walk.
Yikes.
Challenger.
Whoop. Yeah, right there, going for the same boot, a little bit too close.
We're just pressing, we're mashing.
Oh my, yeah, we are mashing.
Oopsie.
Right now on set point.
Battle 2.
Yeah, they're saying like, yeah, that distance, it does feel like it's kind of just automatic at this point that new challenger will just be going for a move at that range at like every single point. And always like, yeah, with a character like Anila, you know, you have fireballs and stuff, this can be easily exploited. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
It is so true to always see like any single plus option followed up by that boost. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of just asking for something because you're not really seeing direct DP or a really break counter. Oh, uh-oh. That's a good moment.
still set point right now for Greg.
Yeah, no rating strike right there. Just take what you get. Yeah. Now see right there, that's when new challenger should be moving. Not there apparently. They get one. But now it's dire. What's it gonna be? You need to get some damage real quick. It's not gonna happen.
We should be able to confirm here. Yes.
Yep. And that's Greg moving on to grand finals.
Sploot, actually, it's Greg finals now.
How could I have been such a fool? I am.
It's fine. That's why you have me here. That's why you have me.
Where would I be without
to shepherd
you,
you through the sheepish winners finals.
I am just a stray sheep out in this world. That just needs to be, you know, guided by our savior Greg.
Greg. Alrighty then. We have just our time is coming to an end here. It's so sad. We have 3 more sets. Losers semifinals. Jamam, Tiempo. And then the winner of that's going to be fighting new challenger. We might see a rematch. We might see Beatrix, Anila. We might see Ladiva, Anila. I feel like the only real challenge, not real challenge, I shouldn't say it like that. The unknown amongst this is Tiempo, because Greg has consistently been on the other side of the bracket, away from Tiempo.
Battle 1.
So maybe we don't have experience doing Beatrix. Might have to find out, because right now Jamam off to a pretty good start. Already driven to the corner.
Yep, alright, but do we see a DP anywhere? No, we're just mashing. After all, it is neutral. Better to just mash.
Good whiff punish on the 2M there. Can't just stick out the stanky legs.
Multi-projectile attack. Good spacing, good spacing.
Movement right now is pretty top tier.
Yeah. I'll say with a lot of these, you know, dealing with this Ladivas is just sticking to that zoner approach, but it's like, for Beatrix, she doesn't really have access to that with a pretty short projectile. So, you know what? For this, just go absolutely as ham as you can on the pressure. Make sure Lady does not get her turn in the Ladiva zone. Yep. And right here, you have now just crossed the plane into the Ladiva zone. Yikes. Yeah. You gotta do whatever you can to get out of there. I understand it. Big swing. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, we're trying to do the classic anime mix of just running behind your opponent.
Patrick looks sweet.
Battle 3.
It's all even now. I gotta say, with how usually quick like the game ones are, I feel like we're taking our time with this one.
Well, they can't just run into each other. There has to be like some semblance of neutral coming out here. Because if Tiempo slips up at all, then it's Ladiva and you go into a really bad situation. And likewise, Jamal has to be pretty clean with his movement. And his guess is because if we're wrong,
I see.
Then we just get Beatrice strong and send back to neutral where we're kind of struggling.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be fishing for that far heavy, run a throw.
Go dancing. Bonk. Ooh.
We do bonk. You were correct, but I don't think you were sure on who was going to be doing the bonking.
The grappler gets grappled in the end. But of course, this isn't the end. We still got a lot more games to go.
What? No.
Come
That's
on.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know what?
Battle
Next tournament, let's just do first to one.
Okay, that might be a little bit too crazy.
The thing is, hear me out, to balance it out, we have triple elimination.
Ooh.
I'm saying, hey, hire me, folks. I am so good with ideas. Yep, cash out fully here. Some good damage. Still a little bit above half. Okay, now we're at half. What are we doing? I feel like it's like we are throwing out 2M and then instinctively just like trying to get the 214U out, but it's just coming out. It's just regular U because, well, you didn't get the hit. You can't confirm. You can't cancel.
Great.
Oh, huge! Get on down. What's our next guess? No.
Yeah, I was thinking we need that Delta clock out, and you got it.
Can't believe this game is now equal. Off of a bad DC. Almost dead off a bad beast. The command grab.
Yep.
Tiempo up 2-0 right now. Something's got to change.
Victory. Battle 1.
Yeah, like even if Ladiva, you know, big health, you're missing a little bit of your brain points, you are gone.
Great.
Ooh. There's that epic confirm Ladiva wants. Matrix responding in kind. What?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's what we need.
Okay. Yeah. Life's a gamble, isn't it? I thought we would be going for super there just to, you know, get a little bit of the damage penalty in.
We spend it all?
Of course you spend it all. No one wants to be in anyone's faces.
We're just pressing buttons.
As you should.
Now we have to hold all this down.
We're backing off? Ooh. Whoa! Okay. Oh, and Ladiva just won that. Whoa.
There we go.
That was
okay.
Yeah, that right there was practically just everything going wrong in the correct way for J-Maw to win that.
Battle 1. Engage.
Like, the fact you got bailed out of somehow, like, trading with the fireball, getting your throw out? What? Okay. I don't think anyone ever expected it.
Chase is down as well. Oh no. Campbell off to a pretty good lead here. Oh no.
There's Rob. Oh! Maximum range too well. Catch them while they're sleeping.
Battle 2. Engage.
Goes low this time. Uh-oh. Give me another. No.
Clock in there. Right to the corner. Now, one touch from both sides, to be honest. Yep, reaction. Simple does it. Simple. Into losers finals.
Okay, we're getting a little bit closer. We did see this set in our winter semis. So we are getting a rematch here. Originally it was New Challenger who took it 3-1, but kind of on a hot streak. Just like we're on a hot streak for these matcherino codes. 12 left.
I want to say, you know, you wanted 3 to be claimed. We only got 2, so Not sure you call that hot, but you know, we're working on it. We're getting somewhere.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
How are we feeling? How are you feeling about tonight's food? Are you having fun?
I'm hungry.
That's fair. I am also very hungry.
Yeah, but you know, it's been a pretty fun bracket, you know. I'm liking this. Just adjust myself on a seat. I gotta start locking in.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost done.
Yeah. Of course, we're now moving into our losers finals. You know, a light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, all good things must come to an end at some point. Of course, right here we're gonna get here our rematch of new challenger and Tiempo.
Battle 1. Engage.
Taking it back to the same place, actually. Ooh. I'm gonna say it was a little bit too quiet. What's going on here? New challengers starting up right where they left last time. You know, getting a good lead.
Grab. And now we just walk away because we do burst movements. We get a full pickup.
I'm gonna say new challenger just kind of walked into that one, literally.
Yeah, a little bit.
You thought the last match was pretty fast, pretty high pace. What is going on? Everyone's just kind of adopting like this unconventional playstyle and just move around everyone. Whoop. Strike just to maximize damage. Here we go.
No, Robert, you can strike there.
Do you get the meter for this? Do you get?
Yeah,
yes, you do.
Of course you do. Oh,
You should be living with one.
I don't believe. I have zero faith.
Yeah, I do not either. Yeah, you're good.
It's fine.
Now where's that DP at? Okay.
Damn,
Okay.
you're using your commentator's curse for evil, for good. However you want to think about it.
It certainly was used for a thing. I got what I asked for, so you know what? All's well that ends well. Towards the corner here. What's it be? Oh.
These two M presses are scaring me.
Personally, every press scares me. I feel like, you know, all right, now we're getting some counter hits, and now we're getting some meat.
Now we're falling apart. Off the bone.
Yep. As the rat goes into the deep fryer.
Game number 1 going to Tiempo.
Battle 1.
The challenger's really close to figuring it out, though.
We've seen new challenger figure it out before, though. Like, this is a very similar situation. You know, Tiempo goes up 1, challenger wins the next 3. Let's see what happens. What? Good spacing.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, we're spending everything, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but belts the clock. You get hit once, you are... Yeah, time.
Yeah.
Close it out with a
fine.
Raging Strike.
Fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Everything is just peachy, as they say. Ooh, he didn't guess the low for a second time. We got 5 mediums in a row, because who does not love it?
God. Bates out of the PC. Oh, if we went, we had a riding free. We could have.
Yeah, riding free was available, but hey, save it for that one, I guess.
I suppose.
Sure. Tiempo knew. We're just dumb. Oh, mink. Once more. Oh my god, oh, we're mashing. I was like, with all these options to mash? Why aren't we mashing DB? That's all I'm asking. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh no. Everything is falling apart for new challenger. Like, this is not the new challenger we were watching a few matches ago. Oh, goodness. Oh no.
There we go.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the match we're looking for. Oh no! You had it.
It's not fine. It's so
It's
not fine.
It's not okay. Everything has gone wrong. Oh no. Oh no. But you know, it's still right there. Absolutely commendable effort for new challenger, making top 3. Nothing to scoff at.
Not at all. And there it is. Winner's side showing up right away. We are getting real close
right
here.
back into it, but like, really? Do we not have enough time to plug the matcherino just one more time?
Sure we do.
Of course, everyone, you know, still got a couple of codes to claim. Everyone, hop in. I wanted a nice 30 by the time we got grand finals. There's still a little bit of time, so someone please go in there and do this for me. I'm on my knees begging you. And of course, we still got more after that. Of course, go in there, log in with any account, Supercells. Okay, there we go, $30. Thank you.
I'm happy with that, but I'll be happier when we get all of them claimed.
Yeah, of course, but like, we still need more after all, so keep going, fellas. We got the big 30, but we can still do more than that, you know.
Alrighty, it looks like Tiempo's ready. It's all on Greg now. Greg!
Man. Will there be more sacrifices to the Church of Greg?
That's crazy.
Believe in victory. Battle.
But
Engage.
we are all just lost sheep. Nice time to dodge. Greg with a steady lead at the moment. Backdash gets snuffed out, pushing towards the corner. Oh, try to go for a punish there.
I feel like we can just play patient.
Whoa!
Ooh, there we go.
I'm gonna say, why are we trying to punch the sheep? Oh, perfect dumpling block moment. Now, things are getting even. Wait, jump block. There we go. Just enough time to recover. You do not want to get hit by a single sheep. Ever. Oh! I respect it. I respect it. Like, 9 out of 10 times online, that does work. They don't expect it. It just works. But hey, hindsight's 20/20. Move on to the next round.
Oh, huge.
Perfect time for Greg. It's sent to number 2. Get it up. Ooh, good jump. Alright, maximizing damage. It's not gonna kill here, but like, we're in a bad situation where Beatrix does have Delta Clock, but not exactly 100 here. Okay, we're slightly better. Bonk. Good reaction as Greg goes up 1 in our grand final. Greg finals. Greg finals.
Yeah, Greg finals. We changed brand to Greg production. If not, I understand. It's still Greg finals to us.
But we know it in our hearts.
Greg finals!
Welcome to Greg finals, ladies and gentlemen. It's official.
Good punish. Blows through, no pickup. One throw. Give me another one.
I'm gonna say that was a really deep run in, like good 1.5 seconds of just nothing. Interesting.
Good EP.
Zoning. Whoop. Ooh, didn't go for the throw. I think it was like Greg was trying to go for a DP right there, but it was in the middle of cooldown. Yep, right there, down. GMO, first round in.
Oh, big whip punish!
Wasn't exactly the biggest, but still big.
Everything's big. Everything's huge.
That is
Greg's
true.
on screen.
That is true.
Campo's on screen. Yeah.
Ooh, up and over. Go, quick corner pressure. Ooh, just out of the range. I think you live with 1 here. Oh, never mind.
No.
I always underestimate the absolute amount that Beatrix takes off you with this.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I thought scaling would come in, but guess not. We're even in Greg finals. Pretty silent at the moment. We're just trading specials, trading normals, you know, nothing much. And you are exploding. We're going for the maximum routes.
We are also playing for chip. We're trying to just whittle down.
Yeah, Greg has been playing for Chip like the whole night. I'm sorry for that yelling right there. Trust me, this is actually very entertaining.
How you kill is way more important than actually killing.
Yeah, there we go. Now, we just sit back and wait for that fear to set in. We have so much health to work with. Yeah!
Yeah. Let Tiempo just
Self-destruct.
throw it all away.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Ooh, that is a maximum range you can get that close heavy, can it? Oh, ooh, perfect. To just barely avoid that delta block. But like, no, we're still working with even health bars. No need to do all that shimmying when we're just committed to blocking now. Yeah, we're gonna move to even.
Battle 3. Engage.
I feel like whoever wins this one, we can get a pretty good gauge on like if we really are going to move on to a Greg final loser, Greg final reset.
Well, then it would go back to Grand.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Well, it is gone back to Grand. We had it for a little bit. We enjoyed it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Get to jump in. I feel like we cash out into Super here. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Want to stack as much of those brave points as you possibly can. You can always lose it in an instant. Whoop!
Ah.
Hey, perfect movement. Of course, what does Greg have in him to bring us back? That's a start.
Feel like we fully can. Nah, catches the back dash.
Like the gauging of like, you know, I'm stuck in backdash. I'm gonna have to use this spa dodge right then and there, but like, yeah, extremely active move right there. You aren't escaping it.
You, Danny, that worked out?
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought Tiempo had a good read on that, you know, jump to jump, but apparently you can still 2H out of all that.
Oh
And, ooh!
Gross little mix up there.
Personally, I lose that mix up. I lost there.
Over the low, hold on. We're not done.
Yeah, we're gonna try to maximize our damage output just for this one. Turn it into a one touch in the arrow, but then we just walk into the DP. And oh my goodness!
That's disappointing. Round up, reset point for Tiempo right now.
Ooh, we're getting ever so closer. Good DP, but it does feel like the momentum for Greg has slowed down pretty considerably.
It's fine, not everything
Not everything can be sunshine and Greg. Good to you. We're gonna get some good damage. Just about even. 36 XLs in a row. Bonk. Yeah, only one brave point to speak of, and oh! Mistiming the dodge once more! Greg staying alive.
Battle 3. Engage.
bro. Half health for Greg remaining, and Dubs Clock on tap for Tiempo. Not a very great situation to be in. Even. I'm liking these. It's like Greg has been getting good whip punishes, but like just no meter to like convert off them, sadly.
Slow patient play here. Yo!
Ooh, ah.
It's fine.
I thought that would convert.
Any air hit here. What's worse is that we're getting close to Tiempo being in that SSBA range, which means any hit might be lethal. Still might be here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're in the corner. I've been wrong before. This should kill. Yep. Alright.
There's the reset.
Yep. Moving to a reset.
Well, I am sorry to tell you this, Blue. You cannot eat yet.
I know. I'm here to suffer. That's okay. That's okay. I was in the middle of a fast anyways. Yeah. But anyways, moving straight back into it. All right, everybody. Reach down, pull those belts tight one more time for me. Dodge.
Ooh. Huge anti-air.
Now here's the Greg I've been looking for.
Listen, sometimes we all have to just take a second to sit straight up. Brush yourselves off and keep going. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
Right, just ran into it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, bad DP.
Definitely going to suffer with this one.
Same old story. Hands gonna be guessed for game no matter what here. We're out of the corner though. Huge. And we're in the corner, we get the pickup.
The Greg comeback starts now. We got SSBA. Just get a good heavy hit in. However, we don't have that heavy Flock to the Future anymore.
No!
Yep. Kind of just exhausted all options, had to go for it over the fence, and you got smoked for it. Like, just very, very patient play by Tiempo. Go, no SSBA. Whoa! Yeah, too slow right there. Ah!
Hold up, there we go!
Trying to mix up your opponent, you end up mixing your own self up. What a shame.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Oh no.
Great. What's the sound of this?
Pod. Oh no. There we go. Gets the pick up off the light. And you're gone. Yeah.
Yep.
Battle 2. Engage.
Clash?
Interesting. Whoa. Ooh, good pickup. Into the throw. The Ciempo can go get this Delta clock out.
Gotta play patient. Never mind.
Yep, you have exploded. And after this, once more, we are even.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Ciempo already with the lead.
Excellent.
Back to zoning. Ooh, good. Lead it. Ooh, good. Poke, but like firm after that. I don't think that's gonna reach. Oh, whatever it did. Okay. It trades. Ooh. That might have been the furthest 2L I have seen tonight. Cause like, whoa.
It's long, it's big.
As you do, the stanky leg. Ooh. No movement option around that. Still having all these plus frames after all this. So, corner, we're about to see even health bars now. I think Greg might have had a mash there available, but just didn't choose to take it. And uh-oh, never mind, mash there. Now Ciempo one step closer to taking the bracket.
Come on, Greg, we need you to stay with me. Lick in. Oh. Doesn't manage to catch the flip out DD.
Not checking low, as many this bracket have yet to do.
Ooh, empty jump.
On Mink. Alright, now we're left with one brave point, nobody at 50 meter. Now Greg is. What's going to be the play? Still stacking. Is that the final one? Ooh, can we confirm? Yes, we can. No, we can't!
Ooh! Oh, we wanted more. We get to confirm.
I believe Greg has listened to us to lick in.
Overhead. Immediately mashing out. Yeah. Ooh, another missed time dodge. Finally, the stalemate has been broken. Mashing, however, you get Delta Clock. Unless...
We just baited out. Ah!
Again! Honestly, what has been up with Tiempo and the Phantom DPs?
Battle 1. Engage.
It's been a recurring theme. Like, I think it would be oddly poetic if it somehow Grand Finals gets closed out with that.
I wanna see it close out in that time.
No, I want to see absolute lunacy. I need the funniest things to occur. Oh, this is good confirm. Not really Greg. Whoa.
Whoa! Uses the JL to cause a little fake out on the PC.
Apparently so. And ooh, Greg.
Boy.
Boy, have we licked in?
I think we might have.
Not here though.
Trust. Everyone gets one. Everybody gets one command.
Everyone gets. True card 6. Yeah, good mash out there. You know, maybe that damage from the command grab that Beatrix takes herself is helping a little bit.
Oh, hold on!
Uh-oh.
This might be it. Do we have enough to confirm? Full cash out? No, that's gonna be it! Greg
That's it?
takes it! Your winner of Kanme Online Klash number 26 is the one and only Greg.
Greg.
I want to say, I'm scrolling through, the last time Greg won a bracket was all the way back in March of last year.
Ooh.
It has been a long time coming. He always stalls out like 3rd place, 4th place. So congratulations to Greg. Who do you think you are? You am. Good stuff to Greg. But before we give too much love to Greg, incredible work from Tiempo. You took it back in the reset last game. Close to last round. You played your heart out. But for tonight, Greg is your winner. Sploot, it's been an honor doing this with you here tonight. I think we have just a few more things we need to tell the folks about before we get out for the evening. Starting off once more, remember here at Kanme, we do bounties. You can earn special rewards such as stickers, keychains, and posters from the Kanme shop for achieving certain things in each match, whether that's landing 3 traps at a combo with Cagliostro, BCing for, or light walling 4 BCs as Catalina, or doing something as hard as beating Matera in a set with Wilness or Ladiva. All this stuff comes from our community as well, so always keep an eye out for those if you get the chance. In addition, we are proud to be sponsored and partnered with Zenni Optical. If you use code KANME at your checkout, you get 10% off. Again, I use them myself. I've had nothing but a lovely time with their customer support and talking to them and finding the right glasses. So go ahead and check them out. And also, if you don't need them for seeing, you can always get them without prescription lenses to look fly and look real cool. Along with some other stuff, you can get stickers, keychains, all the stuff we were talking about in the bounties. But you can get them for money instead if you use code Kanme10 at checkout. Save 10% off at the Kanme shop. In addition, while you're going through your day and you're waking up and you're all sorts of tired, you can always wake up with a cup of Okazemi coffee, featuring light, medium, and heavy attacks for your light, medium, and heavy roasts, your dark roasts. You can use code Kanme for 15% out at checkout. That is actually a pretty good deal. That's a real good deal. But what's more, the best deal of them all here tonight, Kanme has announced that they are going to be supporting the Granblue versus World Tour with an initiative of their own. If you get first place on June 3rd, June 24th, or August 26th in a 1st to 3 bracket, you will get registration and $200 to go to either Chain Shift, Boston Blue Beach episode, or SQXL, The Promised Land. I know that is an incredible amount of support. Thank you so much for Kanme. One last time, we're going to check in as well with our matcherino. We are very close, 10 codes. If you haven't done it already, do it now. Takes no time at all. Click sign in. You claim a code with any social media you want, and that will do it. So, Sploot, do you have any pluggables you want to plug for yourself, or are we signing off?
I mean, it's really the only things I can plug is like, hey, you can follow me on twitter.com @sploots. I guess, you know, fun times, everybody, of course. Curry, you need anything to plug?
Yeah, sure. You can follow me on Twitter at @AaronCurry_. Twitch is Aaron Curry. I run the Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We are doing weeklies in Sioux Falls at Izzy's Gym here. We'll be playing some Strive, maybe Tekken 8, maybe Street Fighter 6. Kind of depends on who shows up. We also do Ultra Street Fighter 4 boot camps for people who are learning the game, since that's our staff pick. I also run Curry Cup, and that's what people know me for. That's on Mondays. That will be happening this upcoming Monday. I will not be missing out on Curry Cup. It will return. We had a lovely time at Comic Breaker, but we are back to our online space. I think that's going to be it for us here tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you next time, next week, at the new time of 7 p.m. CDT, 8 p.m. EDT here on Kanme Esports. Have a good night!
Yep, bye-bye.